Hello, this is Yap number 3, and to my friends that are watching, you probably know what this video is probably going to be about. And if you're not a friend, you're probably wondering, what's the video about? Well, pretty simple. Woke up around 2 in the morning, something like that. I woke up at 2 in the morning. Just did my thing. Just woke up. I think I was on my phone for a little bit. Went down in my area. Wanted to play with my gang. I'm not gonna say the boys. It's kind of corny. But play with my gang. We play a little bit of Fortnite. We play that. And then, we do that. Then after we do that, we for a scene, asked me. He asked me some questions that you just like. He asked us questions like, "What would you do if I'm not gonna say her name, but what would you do if we were talking to your ex again or something like that, something along the lines of that?" And I deadass said, "I don't know," because I deadass did not know what what my reaction was gonna be if they were talking to my ex again. Because initially I thought I might be cool with it, because I deadass thought I would not care. I would not give a fuck about them talking to my ex again, because honestly, I at this point I think she's whatever. I'm over it. She's whatever. But I think near the end of our match, they kind of just they keep asking questions, or they keep asking each other or should we tell them? And when they kept asking that, I deadass thought in my mind, oh god, is it what I think it is? And it was. I was overthinking, because I deadass did not want to think that maybe they're talking about something else. Maybe they're gonna tell me something else. No, my overthinking was right, and they told me that you won't believe it, they were talking to my ex again. And before they even announced that, my heart was sinking. I actually had a feeling in my heart, because my heart was actually it felt something. Even thinking about it, because like I said, I immediately knew they were talking about my ex, or they talking about they were talking about my ex again. I'm like, of course, bro. And before this, I low-key figured that out, even before they were gonna, plan to tell me. There were a little bit of hints here and there. I'm I was in refusal, too. I'm I deadass do not want to think that they're talking to my ex again. And even if I, deadass knew, immediately, oh yeah, they're talking, I thought, I was going to be cool with it if they officially told me, or when they officially told me, I thought I was going to be cool with it. Right? Because I think, the hints they gave, I can't really describe them, but they gave some hints. Especially, and Round, if you're watching this, give me some confirmation here. The friend you were talking about, was that her? Give me confirmation. But when they told me, right then and there, I deadass was trying to keep my composure. I was trying my best to be okay, alright, okay. Am I okay with this? And my mood was changing so slowly. I'm alright, okay. And I think I was actually having a panic attack. Deadass, I was having a panic attack. I think my mood went from okay to I'm having a panic attack. Because what happened was they told me, then we continued playing the Fortnite match, we died, then they just described in the Fortnite lobby, yada yada. They kept telling me, they told me, let me think what they told me. They told me that, Brown, or Halloween, whatever you want to call him, he's been talking to her for about since Christmas. Last year, Christmas, 2024. And when I heard that, I tried my best to stay in my desk. I tried my best, but I on dead ass took my headset off and just walked off. And I went upstairs, went in the dining living room area, and I kind of just I had a little panic attack there. And I'm like, cool, great. But yeah, I had a little panic attack. I can't really describe what was going through my mind because a lot was going through my mind at the time. It's just a lot. It was a lot to process. And I was like, why? I didn't really question why. I was like, holy shit. And I don't know how long I was away. I'd say I was away for 5 minutes, maybe 6. And then I came back. They're telling me, and another thing that they told me, which I guess zoned me out even more, or put my mood. Well, it didn't make my mood a little worse, but it was surprising, is that I don't know how to feel about this, but my friend Matt, he told my ex about my main channel, which pisses me off. Cause why even say something about that? I thought, I could trust you. I thought we had a trust going on. What the fuck's going on? And that kind of goes. That goes to my other friends. Cause I thought I could. I mean, I don't hate them. Me saying this. I don't hate all my friends. This is just I guess you could say, at the time, for a few hours, and I guess you could say still, just not as much, I was mad at my friends. And it's just I thought, I could, trust you guys. Why? Just why? Because another thing that made me mad, that kind of it made me just click, that just clicked in my mind eventually, was why even talk to her in the first place? Because you know what I went through in that relationship. You know what happened, yet you still you didn't tell me what was going on, for one, and for two, you kind of just you're talking about my ex again, even though you know what I went through. And I just don't. The reason why I'm a little peeved about that is because I don't want anything to I don't want it in my mind no more, right? I'm still trying to get over the fact of the shit that she did. I'm just still trying to get over that, because you have someone that kind of, ruined the perspective of love for me, because I thought, oh, she was someone. She was not. That was a lie. That God, I guess in some way thought, oh, let's give you. Oh, you see that man, that young man? You see this man named Draco? Give him a girlfriend, but not an actual true one. Why? Because cheated on me 3 times, by the way. 3. I think 3. To me, I think 3. Probably more, maybe less. Yeah. Also another thing. Apparently, they told me that she wants to apologize for what I guess apparently for cheating. There might be other stuff that they didn't say. I just heard cheating. But if I'd even talked to her again in the first place, which am I gonna? Not if I'm drunk. If I'm drunk, I will, but not when I'm sober. Hell no. I hope you understand that. I'm not doing that shit when I'm sober. Fuck no. If you think I'm gonna talk to my ex again sober, you have to be so fucking stupid. You gotta be as dumb as Luffy when he's not in a fucking fight. Because there's a no. I will talk to her again if I am drunk. And I will upload. And when I upload this, Forseen, you keep that in mind. I am not talking to her This is probably loud. I'm sorry, but I'm not talking to her unless I am drunk. Nah, that's out of the way. Am I gonna accept her apology if she dies? No. I think that's valid. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna. That's just. I think that's valid. I think that's valid to say. I'm not gonna accept. No. Why I'm not gonna? Oh, I'll tell you why I'm not gonna. I already mentioned ruined the perspective of love for me. B, you hurt me mentally. I wouldn't say physically because it was a long distance relationship, which never goes right. If you get in a long distance relationship, I pray for you. I don't know how you're doing that shit. If you're in one right now, I pray. I don't know how you're doing that, because if that shit goes wrong, I know for a fucking fact you're gonna develop trust issues, and that's what I have. I have trust issues, and you're not gonna believe it. My own gang is making my trust issues even worse. But yeah, okay. So, ruined the perspective of love. Basically gave me trust issues, hurt me mentally, and just making everything about you. Because sometimes we got in arguments, and she always made it about her in some way. And it's like, why do that? An argument, just like, why? Like, that's why. Why always make it about you? What if, because I definitely had problems that, was her fault, but apparently she wanted to make it her thing. Like, I'm not even gonna go into that. But yeah, I didn't really talk to my friends that much today. And I don't think I'm gonna for the rest of the day. They're sleeping right now, but I don't think I'm gonna talk to them for a little bit. I was originally planning to not talk to them for about a few days. That or was gonna be like until Halloween. He was gonna go to, I think, Disney in Florida. I think, might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. For like a week. I think he's leaving. I don't remember when he's leaving, but I was just gonna wait until he comes back to talk to my friends again. Because they even told me it was valid if I just if I just what I felt was just valid, and I'm glad they understood that, the way that I'm feeling right now. I'm glad they understand that. Let's get that way. They understand how I'm feeling. They understand that. I'm just making this video because I want to get this shit just out there, maybe just out of my mind, because it is gonna stay in my mind for a hot minute. It's gonna stay. It will stay. It's just gonna keep staying until I don't even know when. Hopefully when I'm drunk, it's not there. I know I shouldn't drink, but that's just me. And that's another reason why I'm not gonna forgive her. She's one of the reasons why I even started drinking, because I was overthinking because of the stuff that she did. Or why not? I can't blame everything. Or I thought she was doing, but it's just my overthinking. Okay, you know what? I'll take that back. I take it back. That's her fault. Because I will say it's my fault. That's my fault. I can't blame everything on her just because, that's my bad. But still, that's besides the point. Besides that, like I said, I just want this all out of my mind. Because if it's not out of my mind, it's just gonna lurk there. And whenever I hold stuff in my mind, it usually doesn't end well, because I don't have mental breakdowns all that much. But when I do, they're kind of bad, but it is what it is. Like I said, I don't hate my friends. I'm never gonna hate them. I will love them no matter what they do. It's just a fact that, what they did pisses me off in a way. It's like, hey man, why? That's another question. why? Just why in general? Just why? 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 Just why? Why in general? Why talk to her again? Why? Why talk to her knowing what she did? Why just why? Why? I said why a lot in that last little voice clip. But deadass, that's all I have to ask right now. It's just why. That's my only question. I don't really have anything else to ask as of right now. I'm glad. Also, they told me they didn't say they talk about me at if not at all, not much. Which good, just good. I'm kind of glad about that. The only one time is when Shoddy was talking about I'm never gonna get a boyfriend ever. There's reasons why you're not gonna get one. There's valid reasons why you're not. I'm not gonna name them just to be nice. But yeah, you got that, bro. But and bro said you're sounding a whole lot like Gabe, and it's and she said okay. I thought she was gonna say something else, but guess not. But like I said, I don't know if I will deadass actually accept her apology though. I told Foreseen that I'm not gonna, and I put that on his life, and he said I'm dying. No, you're living, bro. And I promise you, he's living, bro. He's gonna live. Because I actually probably won't accept that shit. I say probably. Because there is a rare chance I will. But I guarantee you, I'm not accepting that shit. For the reasons I already stated. It's just... yeah. I originally was going to go Ghost Deal. I was just not going to come back. I thought about that for a second. Maybe I should go Ghost. Which, I think that was also valid. Also, another thing I should say, and they were scared that that I was, well, I won't say scared, but they were worried that I was gonna leave the Discord server that we're all the gang's in. They're scared that I was gonna leave that, which I thought about. I deadass thought about leaving. That was something that came to my mind. Or she even asked, he asked something along the lines of are you gonna are you gonna stay in the server or something? And I said, I promise I can't. You're not gonna leave the server, right? And I told him I can't promise you that, because it deadass almost happened. I thought about it for a good hot minute. But luckily I didn't leave that server. I'm still in it as I'm speaking. It's just I want to do not disturb, which I will keep on until I feel I'm ready to kind of talk to anyone again. Because I'm basically in a state right now where I don't want to talk to anyone. Also, get a look at this. On Meltdown, 100.90%. I fucked up on one note. I was sad I was shaking when I was doing that. I was sad when I fucked it up. But good song. That's my favorite vocaloid song as of right now. Also, you will notice that I've been playing on hard mode this entire background gameplay. I tried extreme. I'm ass at it. I need to do practice mode. And as you can see in Blackjack, I'm gonna fuck up a lot. This is a hard song on hard mode. So imagine extreme. But other than that, I'm gonna try to think of other stuff. Am I gonna be okay, or am I okay as of right now? Yeah, I think so. I feel like I am. Just I need to not think deeply, because I'm a big thinker. I think a lot. I do think a whole lot. Let's ignore the screen. I'm trying to ignore it too. But I for now, like I said, I should be good. I deadass should be good. But is this the My bad. But I should be good. Other than that, this video was foreseen kind of predicted I was gonna make a video like this, but he's gonna say like, why I don't fuck with these? It's like, why don't fuck with these guys anymore? No, I'm still gonna fuck with them no matter what. I can't do that to you guys. But yeah, I think that's it for this video. I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you enjoyed the Project Diva gameplay. I'm kinda ass at it because I can only do hard mode. Like I said, I've tried extreme. I'm ass. It's just there's a lot going on, and you have to press a bunch of buttons at like fast. I gotta practice at it, which I'm not a heavy player. I'm kind of a casual player at this game. But enough of the yap. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next Yap session. Bye bye.